Hey collective, welcome. We are going to check in on who likes the collective. And we're going to chime in on who likes you. Okay, what's in the future for you? Because many of the collective is clearing out that nasty energy that we have of the old energy. And we can thank the Virgo eclipse. Thank you, Virgo eclipse. Thank you, Virgo eclipse. All right, so let's see if we can zone in, ask for protection while I channel these messages on who's coming in towards the collective. Clear, concise messages about love and romance. Okay? We ask Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, all the beautiful white light beings, ancestors to come in and help us with these messages at this time. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Let's see if I can push this up a little bit to get my... Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the my song lyric deck. The song lyrics and see what kind of vibe we're getting. Hello, welcome Starboy. Welcome. It's been a while. Oh, this one doesn't belong here. Wow. Okay. That one does not belong there. That was not... Okay, so this could be for my older ladies too, okay? Because that's it. Okay, it says once I ran to you. Now this came in reverse, so I have to read it upright because I can't read it reverse. But it says, so somebody is... This is tainted love. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I gave you all I could give you. So this is someone that's kind of coming in beat up, okay? Like they, or maybe that's you. Okay, so just in tarot, which I've been forgetting to say, you know, the energy may shift. It may be you or them. I may say you, but it's really them. Something on my eye. No. The shadow is a little bit different here, so bear with the lighting. Nighttime lighting. Okay, let's get into this spirit. What are the messages that we can give to my beautiful collective about love coming in? Okay, for the men, some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing. How are you going to win when you ain't right with them? Okay, so a lot of women are traumatized. The ABs, if they've had ABs, that is very traumatizing to them. If they've been abused or whatever. So there's a lot of women out here like not in their bodies. Like they'll give their body away, but they're not in their bodies. So I heard they'll give their bodies away easily, but they're not truly in their vessels. Okay, honoring their vessels. So that's one for the older women, one for the all men. What else can we get? There's all kinds of lyrics in here. So Spirit, give us the best ones. Give us the best ones for my... We want to know about love coming. Okay, and this is also, they're reminding me we're in retrograde energy. So I'm not sure when the retrograde is going to be done. I should be posting that soon. But it's certainly not here yet. So we're just like on week 2, I think, of the retrograde. No, we're on the second. Yeah, we're going into week 2 of the retrograde. They typically last about 3 weeks, and then we have another 2 weeks of shadow. But sometimes they can last longer. I think this one in Pisces is going to be a doozy, y'all. I think it's going to be a doozy. I think I had something on my nose. You're just too good to be true. Ooh, this is the one. Desi. I think this is Desi Arnaz. I'm not sure. I don't know why I think that. But anyway, you're just too good to be true. Can't keep my eyes off of you. So somebody's already noticed you. You must be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. It's a very special song to me. So this is someone that could be like a past life energy that you instantly like have an attraction with. And likewise, they instantly have an attraction with you too. My bun's already falling off. Oh, goodness. Okay, so one more. It took so long to change my mind. I thought that love was a game. I played around enough to find no two are ever the same. You made me realize the love I missed so hot I couldn't resist. When it's right, the light just comes shining. So somebody's gonna know. Somebody might already know you're not the one to mess with. Okay, you're not the one that they're gonna play with. I love this energy. Jeffrey Huggins, thank you for being here. Hopefully I said your name right. You're just too good to be true. Something just fell. I said that was the last one, but something else wants to come out, and it looks good. Okay, this one's reversed. Yeah, this one is 8675309 for a good time call. Somebody's name might be Jenny. Jenny. Who can I turn to? Somebody's name might be Tommy. This is Tommy Two-Tone. God, my shadows on my face are driving me crazy. And this came in reversed. So they have a good time, girl. They have, okay, so whoever you're with is very hot, okay? Or whoever you're going to be with. Ooh, wee, that was a fupa. Whoever you are going to be with is really hot. And they have, like, women who are hot, ready to go. Like, they're just, you just turn on the light switch and they're ready to go. They don't need you, they don't need to be taken out. Maybe they like young women, like, because older women are not going to tolerate that. Unless they're a hoe. Okay, or I was watching this one video on the dominatrix, but rumors. Okay, ZZ Top. So, okay, so this, all right, there's, oh God, there's a lot of stuff coming out, you guys. There's a lot of stuff to contend with. Okay, ZZ Top says rumors spreading around in that Texas town about that shack outside the game. Just let me know if you want to go to the home out on the range. This person might have long hair. You might have great legs. They got a lot of nice girls. How well the air is fine if you got the time. Oh my God, that is like the best. Maybe they're a musician. I mean, there's like, they're like, I love the ZZ Top guitar riff. Hello. Sexy. This person is oozing like sex. Okay, so that's wow. So you've been celibate, that might go right out the door. Okay, here's another one. Randy Travis, another good one. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the right thing to say. I gotta tell you. Randy Travis. Oh, he's got that nice southern slang. Okay, and then there's Phil Collins. I don't care anymore. We got our English gents. I don't care what you say. Okay, I'm not singing. I'm just pulling out the lyrics. Oh, so, oh my God. So pull up with the demon on guard. So this person might have an incubus energy on them. Oh my God, this is making a lot of sense. Okay. Just saying, okay? So it's for both sides. Like this, the girl might have an incubus, succubus. I'm not sure which one's which on the gender. And the male might have this too. But this is your person, okay? And then this is another thing. Another thing is that, you know, because I go with the times. I try to go with the times. I mean, I date myself because I'm older and I don't want to pretend I'm this young girl. But I want to tell you that with Beck here, this one tells me, you know, where's it at? I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Shine your shoes with your microphone blues. What if we swing both ways? I mean, it literally says it in the lyrics. So this is somebody who has been playing the field, okay? And maybe they got burned, or maybe they're just really attractive and they can't say no, or they're reliving their trauma, you know, like they're not healed yet from their trauma. Damn. Okay, so this is interesting energy. We are Oh, we are gonna have to, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me pull some more to like get the full scope here, because I have a little bit of space like for one more card. And then I'm gonna probably put runes on top of this, just to layer it up. Oh no, you know what I could, I'm gonna put something else on top of it. Some astrology. Okay, give me a good one. Do you really want to hurt me? Oh God, Boy George. Boy George. Okay, I just heard that Prince and Boy George were together, so I don't know. Okay, do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Damn, this is crazy. This person's like super sensitive and not healed. And that's what you're dealing with. We got a whole bunch of super unhealed people out there. So here, let me just grab this. And let me grab this. Ooh, something fell on ZZ Top. Let's see here. Love and light, Anna. Welcome. You're removing him from your life? Wow. Definitely clear your space if they're, you know. Okay, so we got Bracano came out on one of these, and I don't know what the other one, I have to see what it says, but let's see. Spirit, give me the best messages regarding this energy that we have. Very weird, funky energy. Okay, we got 4 runes, that's fine. We got Rado. Okay, so Rado is on rumors spreading around in that Texas town about that shack outside the game. Outside the game? Game? Somebody plays games, man. Somebody's into like not really dating. They're into like playing games. Okay. Orcano. We got Rado. We got Wung Ho. What's this one? I Don't Care Anymore on Phil Collins. Exdaz. I don't care anymore. Somebody's like, I think somebody is like effing around because they got real hurt. They were abused by the same sex is what I'm picking up. So I'm sorry, I'm picking up a lot of weird stuff. So let's see this one. Oh, there's something underneath that. There's something underneath that. There's Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, somebody's a little Nipsey Hussle. Last time I checked. So this is a rebel. He's a thinker. He's very cerebral. Last time I checked, Nipsey Hussle is under I Don't Care Anymore. So this person's like kind of, it just seems like they're kind of anyway, let's try this one. Xnaz, where are you? What did I do with you? Shit. Oh, Jera, I'm sorry. This is Jera. So this is Good Harvest. Good Harvest? I Don't Care Anymore? The result from earlier efforts I realized a peaceful time, fruitful. No, so this could be your energy. Like, you're not in this angry place. No more stagnancy, success, everything earned. This could be a lot of like the collective doesn't care what people think. They're just going out there. They're being more brazen is what I feel. Okay, so somebody is in a place of not caring, but the collective is more like Nipsey Hussle, it feels like. Last time I checked, you're more into social issues and progressing and moving civilization in a positive direction. All right. So then we have Rado on rumors spreading around. I don't care. Oh, that one's yours. Okay, that one's yours. So you're okay. Maybe that makes sense to you, what I just said. Okay, so rumors spreading around in that Texas town. Go to the home out on the range. This is Rado. And Rado says, chariot, travel both. So somebody's in a car. They might be living in Texas, or they're from Texas. Maybe they're living out of their car. Travel both in the physical and lifestyle direction, a journey or vacation, change or relocation, the right move for you, evolution, world rhythm, aligned with your own personal rhythm, dance of life. Yeah, you got your own. Yeah, I like that. My collective has their own rhythm. Okay, they're not moving by what's the outside forces. And you take it, but I feel like this is my collective. I feel like you guys are really in a different space. Okay. Then we have One Yo, that fell on some girls are only about that thing. So there's um I mean, I remember I was at this stage where it was like I didn't want a relationship. I just wanted a hot guy to, be with and have fun with. And then like we girls, we end up getting stuck on them because we have such good sex, or we enjoy it so much that we just want this one person. Sometimes that happens, but this is sideways. So there's a girl. So it could be that this guy is really like into like having fun. You take it where the genders go, okay? Guy, girl, whatever you date. But it could be that they're into pleasure, prosperity, harmony, possibility of going over the top. Yeah, renewal, rewards, recognition of worth, spiritual and general success. So this person like feels like being tied down is going to remove them from having success, like because meeting more people and getting to places. Like if when you're here in Hollywood, man, you could just go to a party and like you can end up at a nice house and you're like, oh, and then you meet someone and then like come back and I mean I had places like that. Like the hills, the Hollywood Hills, girl. Okay, so the next one is Bracano reversed. It took so long to change my mind. I thought that love was a game. I played around enough to find no two. Okay, so this guy, somebody's not growing. Somebody's not, I don't know. Okay, so Bracano reversed is it stands for the goddess and birch tree or bird. So this is family strife, domestic problems, anxiety about someone close to you. Yeah, so this is somebody who's trying to like have sex with other people to forget the one that they really like. Damn. Okay, and then what else does it's close to you. Carelessness, loses, no self-control, deceit, impotent, stagnation, and sterile. All confirmed. Oh my God. So this is great. It confirms your stuff. Um, so this person who, so this person, they'll mess with lower vibrational energy. This is where you got it. This is where like a cautionary, like I've been young, okay? I've been in Hollywood. I've been a casting director. I've been hit up when I was a casting director is for women. So I was hit up all the time by women, but I like men. But there's no judgment here. I'm from the Bay Area, so but when people are like in this energy, it's like an opportunist energy. Okay, so like you might be really hurt because this person, you guys had a real deep connection, and then like they just want to go where the money's at. They just want to go where the fun is at. You don't have that bling thing, and so and then this song came back up. Tainted love. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you given, I give you all a girl could give you. I could give you. Yeah. So there's somebody who. Okay, so for my feminines, I feel this is either for my feminines or my masculines, but I think this is something that happens more with the feminine energy, is that we overgive too soon. Okay, we need them to prove themselves to us. Um, yeah, I mean that's coming in strong. Let's see what else we get here. Anna Mez. I'm so sorry about your dad, you know, and that really messes you up because men should be protecting you and providing for you. But a lot of men lie to themselves. Like they don't even, or some men just lie, you know. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow, girl. Oh my God, that's so sad. Oh, but you know what? Be there for your mom, you know? Like be there for your mom because she needs someone because obviously he wasn't there. And there's a yeah, that's very heartbreaking. I'm very sorry, darling. When that day comes, there's a lot of readers here I see that their mothers have gone because of 2020, which was insane to me, or even earlier. It's just such an injustice. Oh, we definitely wish the best for you, girl. You got a strong name, you know, like that A is a leadership name. Yeah, and you know, that fibromyalgia, the way I look at fibromyalgia is because of the trauma like you've been going through. Um, and so it manifests in the physical. Okay, so we have now here a Knight of Swords. Ooh, an Emperor. It looks like this Emperor wants to communicate. So we might be dealing with an Emperor, but he is a player for the Himalayas. Oh, my sweet love. I'm sending you so much love. I want to give you a hug. I'm sorry that's happening to you. Oh, your great Grammy. You know, your great Grammys, when those grandmothers and grandparents pass away, their ancestor gifts comes to us, and they are so protective. They are like spiritual pit bulls when they love you. Okay, so and then like the parent that loved you, they're also like spiritual when they pass over. Because I have one parent that has passed over. Both of them. I know. I want to give you a big hug. Gosh, man. Um. So we have possibilities for an emperor here. But this emperor gets played a lot, you know, because like I was looking at this. A shout out to Corrine. I love Prince. I grew up with Prince. When I was in boarding school, I heard that was the first time I put the tape of his Purple Rain, and I heard the A side and the B side, and I played it while I was on. I was being grounded because I had snuck over to the. I was in boarding school, so I snuck over to the men's, and they caught me to the boys. That was my first boyfriend, anyway. Shout out. But what was I saying about Prince? Oh, like everybody said, yeah. One of his colleagues was saying, yeah, you know, I had to stop working for Prince because you know, he could I didn't everyone was saying yes to him when he blew up, so he didn't have to lift a finger. And this is kind of reminding me of the emperor energy. And like Prince is really a great example of how men are right now, like, you know, because they wear the nail polish, you know, they wear the lipstick, they do the facials, and they get their hair done. So I think he's a great example. And you know, one thing I'm going to point out, Prince and Madonna are both born on the same year, okay? And so if you pay attention, they're like very similar like when it comes to their sexuality, you know, because in the industry you have to sell yourself out, right? But so this emperor may get a lot of offers and a lot, so you have to have the discipline. You know, when you come from a rough neighborhood, like not a rough neighborhood, excuse me, but a rough lifestyle, okay? When you've had to sacrifice or you haven't had the things that you needed, and then this is like the Saturn energy I'm explaining to you. And then you meet like an emperor and he likes you, but you don't want to fall into the category, you know, like everybody else. That's when you have to be like holding back your energy. Like you can't be over giving, over sharing, over pleasing, okay? Because they get everything they want. These people get everything they want. The emperors, they they're able to charm their way. They're seductive. People just give them what they want. So let's just put it in the category of celebrity, or, somebody very rich. So this is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Yeah, this is also represents the father. And this is about communicating. So there's an emperor that wants to communicate, because we saw that they don't know what to say. Where is it? I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the right thing to say. I gotta tell you. Yeah. I can't imagine my father lying to me. Like, I know my father, um, I'm the firstborn out of six. And I'm the one that, he married my mom. And then he, like, did a revenge marriage with a younger woman who was like 11 years older. She was like 10 years older than me. She was like my stepmom. And she was wild. My stepmom was wild. And so my father lied to himself. He didn't lie to me, and I was like his therapist. But he always tried to protect me until he got too caught up and he couldn't protect me. And then it's like it hit him, and he let me go live with my mother here in Los Angeles. And so I feel like men, like, they lie to themselves. I don't think like they necessarily like they can lie to women, because I think women have really good intuition and we can see through their lies. But I think men lie to themselves. It's like our brothers, our uncles, our fathers, like we could see that shit. But I don't know how old you are. So there's an emperor that wants to communicate. There's an emperor that wants to communicate. I've had a crazy life. I have had a crazy, when people tell me stuff, I'm like, yeah, been there, done that. Yeah, I know something about that. Because my life has been wild. That's why I'm so calm now. It finally settled down. Okay, so we got the Hermit energy. Yeah. Somebody needs to sit their butt down and gain the strength to heal. Oh, you worked in stock market? Oh, girl. But I saw your zodiac sign. Yeah. Yeah. We water signs, like, we can handle a lot. And you could be, I was talking about Scorpio earlier, you could transmute a lot of this energy. Cancer is either like mother issues. Um, Scorpio is about sex, secrets, rock and roll. Okay, so we have like three major arcanas. Okay, we have the Hermit is a major arcana, and the Strength. So this is a time to hermit your energy, gather your strength, reinforce yourself, commune, silence. We have a 3-planet alignment today. Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter. And this is very good luck. Oh, sweetheart, you became a member. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, girl, that's awesome. Thank you for being here. Much love. Thank you, thank you. God bless. I will be doing follow-up for sure. Okay, that's gonna be awesome. I will do a follow-up for you, my love. So with this energy, it's about you healing, and then getting the strength to come out again, because this is Leo energy, the Strength card. So it's getting that fortitude, okay? But you have to do the introspection, okay? When we're young, like a lot of the time, we want to blame mom. You know, it's mom's fault because that's what our fathers tell us. Your mother this and your mother that. But then, like, it's weird because, like, if you're the woman and he's telling you how, like, women are treating him, it's almost like you're self-hating yourself until you become a mother, until you get into that role and you're like, wait a sec, you're not doing what a man should do. Like, you're not acting correctly. You're not being upright citizen here. So you need to reflect. Like, you need to really look, like, take a step back and take, don't be so close to it because your parents want to get you caught up in their web, and your mom did this and your father did that and your brother and your sister and blah blah blah, and like get all the politics, get that all away from you. Okay. And like, this is like the age of Aquarius where we can feel less, we can detach easier. You know, the age of Pisces, it was like this illusion, this confusion was there, this fog, this cloud, and you're like, well, I don't know, you know, I have emotions, and you're stuck in your emotions. But Aquarius, age of Aquarius is like, I don't give a damn. I don't care. That's a Phil Collins song. I don't care anymore. So yeah, so you have to be, and the last time I checked, yeah, so you have to keep checking with yourself. Like, you know, what's my temperature today? Like, maybe I'm a little volatile, you know, with that Scorpio. Like, don't get too close to me, you know, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. So, like, you have to check, this is checking yourself all the time, okay? And then this is having the ability to go out and get money, man. Get your money, get your goals, get your stuff done. So you have a single mind focus, and that's you prioritizing you and you. Yeah. But that's a little good, that's kind of good adrenaline to have, like, those horse things on, like that keep you focused, and you're like, okay, so you can use that bit of fire to push you through, because when you're too watery, you start, you know, like, dealing with too much that is other people's stuff. You're too involved with other people's stuff. You, girl, with all that water, you have to prioritize yourself. Okay, here's a Capricorn, um, a Capricorn advice. When I was a young girl, and they said, you know, you're number one, you're number two, and you're number three. I was a people pleaser. I was always giving, and the person who told me this was kind of a people pleaser, but they ended up escaping so much stuff that they shouldn't have escaped. They shouldn't even make it to the age that they're at now. And now I look back and I go, damn, that was good advice. I did do it, but it wasn't, I still was, when it comes to the relationships, I would still overgive. But this is great energy. I mean, to harness this energy, to evoke this energy, focus on yourself, on your goals. Okay, so make a list of what you want to do. So that every day, make a list of what you're going to accomplish, and just check those darn things off, and then go for it. You know, use that adrenaline, use that fire, use that let me move this stuff that's in the way. That angst, okay, that anger. That's the nice thing about Scorpio, because Scorpio is, like, to me, kind of like a fire sign, because it was, the old ancient ruler was Mars, and Mars is right now in Pisces, and and Venus is with it. So you have a great ability to have creativity, and you have a great ability to express that creativity with in the physical 3D world. That's what that is. Exactly. I believe that. So we have now we have to break the psychological blocks, okay? Because the Magician came in reversed. So this is like you hearing naysayers telling you, no, you can't do that. No, you're not allowed to do that. No, girl, no, you should just get married and, find yourself a rich husband. Or, well, look at what your dad did and look at what your mom did. And like, so this is like, this is Gemini energy. Okay. This is Marilyn Monroe, Johnny Depp, Kanye West. So I'm just giving you the celebrities that are Gemini, and they have overcome a lot. Okay, Johnny Depp came from an alcoholic mother, and that man is so creative. But what ended up happening to him at the beginning of 2020, and who he married, that was his trauma that he had not healed. Okay, in the upright, but he got pretty far with his gifts. And I'm actually in one of Johnny Depp's films. I forgot to mention that. I'm an extra, but so I'm taller than him. Johnny, we love you. Oh, actually I did go to the Viper Room too, and I partied with him and Kate Moss. Kate Moss was looking at me because I was smoking weed. And I was like, why is she looking at me like that? When she's like, I didn't know that at the time. But Kay Moss is beautiful. She was really beautiful. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the magician, when he's upright, he's got everything that he needs. He doesn't need any more education. He does. There wasn't internet back in the day when they made this Gemini card, right? But this is everything in your toolbox. You have the power, you have the ability, you have the know-how right now to get you to where you need to go. And then spirit, because he's like holding the wand, which is, the wand is like purification of fire, right? So this is like being able to connect with spirit to get the downloads, because Geminis, they're very good detectives, okay? Because they also can rule the community. The energy of this can rule the community, and it can rule like local internet, your local internet people. Also rules your siblings. So you might have a sibling working against. We might have like somebody, a family member, the closest. So there could be a family member, or there could be a Gemini energy who's out to get you. But they can't really do anything. They may not, they might be against you. There might be this might represent like your member, family member, like not for you, not supporting you, not for you, right? Then we have the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Ooh. So this could be the Gemini energy, but it's so it could be a woman who's like not who's not supportive, okay? Or this could be a woman who's not using her full everything she's got. Like here you're using everything you got in your toolbox. Here this woman is like gossiping, yeah, because it's reversed. So there could be a lot of gossip around you. But it could be something about the legal system. It could be like a paralegal. But this is somebody who is, or it could be somebody who's very smart and savvy in the upright, who's got the answers for you, okay? And this could be within your group, or somebody's looking at you. Oh my God, what a fucking prick. Oh my God. Is this making sense? Wow, it's making so much sense. That's amazing. Okay, so I feel I need to get another deck, because I'm not into this deck so much. And I think I have to go because it's dinner time out here. What deck do we want to use? I want to use this one. I want to use the fairy deck. I want to use like a light deck. This is like, yeah, the truth. Yeah. This is like, okay, so this is my fairy deck, and this is the truth So this when the swords or things are facing down for me, and in this scenario with the Ace of Swords, this is about like being lied to as a child. You know, this is like shh energy. Like, let's not tell mom. Let's not tell dad. Let's not tell your brother. This is like keeping secrets, and then you're like you're like become this actress. You become this great liar because everybody told you don't say this, don't say that. So then you're like conditioned, and so then when you meet other adults and you gravitate towards this energy, this is like karmic. It's called karmic energy. It's called like you are going down the wrong path because you have to live your truth. People can't tell you what to do, how to act, what to say, or whatever. They shouldn't be able to control you like that. So I've got the right deck. So yeah, let's get into this. What can you tell us, Spirit, regarding this energy? So you could be getting somebody who has like a very karmic, you could be meeting someone who, I don't know, it could be such an array of things, but they're not living in their truth, okay? That's the one thing. You're gonna be the truth for someone, and they're gonna be like, you might be like a moth to a flame, attracted to each other, because that's how spirit works. Like even if they're karmic or even if they're healthy. So you have to try to find the most healthiest option for yourself here by living in your utmost truth, being honest with yourself. You know, check yourself before you wreck yourself. We do love those rappers. We do love those rappers here. 3 of Wands. So this is coming up in the future. Yeah. See, it's like Spirit is preparing you right now to really look at the situation calmly, rationally. Okay, that's why that Hermit energy came out. And then this is about 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 days. So I really think it's going to be 3 weeks because of the retrograde. I think this is going to be like 3 weeks from now. You're going to be like able to judge situations a lot better. Right now, things are stalled, communication super blurry, and many lies are coming out. You know, it's like we're turning, I feel like God is like, this is what I just got a visual of God like taking his hand to a thief and then like shaking him up and turning him upside down so all the coins that he stole come out of his pockets. So we're getting a lot of disclosure right now. So we can't really make moves on the information so much. We don't feel secure enough to be, you know, making those moves. And we don't have the full picture either. Oh God, that's so hilarious. Let's see here. Another one. Yeah. Somebody might be wanting to go back to school, or somebody needs to use the knowledge that they earned in school, and they may not be using it. So this is about writing or doing something with your hands. You might be an earth sign. If not, you just are really thinking about getting something out there. Maybe your own YouTube channel or your own something that in the public. Yes. You have full, this is the World card, yeah. So the next step is somebody wants to get something out into the public, something that is a book, like a sculpture, like it could be art, it could be anything. I don't know what it is, but it's something that maybe you use your hand. Well, obviously you're going to use your hands and your head. Okay, so it could be typing. But look at this guy. He's really working. He's really figuring it out, and he's putting everything together. He's putting all the pieces together. This man is using his noggin for sure. Coach Unique, I saw your hearts. Hello, welcome, beautiful. Oh, resin making. Oh my God. You know, I found this table and I wanted That's so cool. I was thinking I want to do the resin on top of the table with like butterflies or dry flowers, I thought. Oh yeah, definitely. I like that resin stuff. Just be very careful. Do it like with things on your, because you know those are toxic chemicals. You need to like cover your nose and stuff around them. All right, let's see here. So this is like, go for it. So it's like so much, not so much romance here, because somebody is still playing the field, okay? And it is Mercury retrograde. So this is going to be something about like you in the next 3 weeks, just zoning in on what you want to do, okay? I love this energy. It's beautiful. Yeah, look at that. You have the two of, yes. So it's a little bit of a juggle. I feel like this energy, this image is explaining that it's a little bit of a juggle because we've been in our comfort zone for too long, or we've been hermited for too long. So we have to, you know, I heard, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. So we're moving from one world to the next world, and it's a bit of a juggle. Juggle. It is both a jungle and a juggle, right? Oh my words, damn. But they want you to go for it, okay? They want you to harness the masculine energy in you. Cancer and Scorpio, just because you told me, they're both feminine signs. So you really have to harness that masculine action-driven energy. So you have to like pump yourself up mentally, right? So that's what it is. Get, you know, instead of like, make that list, like, don't procrastinate. Start thinking about the long down, like 3 weeks, like next 3 weeks, like get that going. Like this was week 1, this is week 2. And then I'm going to do this on the days, you know, it's like they want you to plan it. Okay. They want you to take action. Okay. The sorceress, you're the empress. Okay. Right now you're very fertile with ideas. It looks like your ancestors are helping you. This looks like a grandmother here. So, yes. And then when you do all that, you attract love. The future bride. I love this deck. I love this deck. Sarah, welcome. Yes, honey, absolutely. She came through. Look at that. She wants to lead you to a happy marriage, to your, she wants you to take care of yourself. Okay, she might have been a good cook. Oh, no. God, that is freaking me out. Whoa, girl. That's crazy. You can always like start now and like, and because you're gonna like, I'll tell you something. Time goes by so fast, and when you get the epiphanies and the inspiration to write something, do it. Okay, you can even buy yourself these new recorders like you can attach to your phone, and if you can have conversations, because my memories get triggered a lot when I have conversations with other people, and I have stuff written down, but it's like cryptic, like to me now when I look at the, I have like journal, I have like about 7, 8, 10, 11 journals, and I'm like, this is like a whole different person that I look at. So it's cryptic, but I still, when I talk to other people, it comes in crystal clear. Like the memories come crystal clear. So maybe that's, you might want to invest in a little recorder or something. You had family cooks? Girl, you sound you sound like you were raised well. Oh, if you live with somebody else, then don't write it down. Okay, I take that back. Oh, your sons aren't working? I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see here. What else do we need to tell my collective? You're from Brazil? Oh, bienvenida. Muchas gracias. Español. All right, so we got some energy to contend with. There could be a Capricorn energy here. There could be somebody that wants to communicate that might be Capricorn or is watching. I don't know if they're watching. So this could be a father too. When you look at the chart, you can look at the Cancer energy and the Capricorn energy. It tells you a lot about how you were raised and all of that. This could be the father could be very materialistic, okay? So this could be a father that's very materialistic. And we have awakening. Wow. And fortitude. Oh my God, I love this energy. I love the... So there's a man here awakening, okay? And this is actually the 8th house, which I didn't really recognize, but it's, you know, it's in Roman numbers, the 8th house. So this is again somebody who can transform dirt into gold, okay? This is Saint Germain energy. You might look younger than your years. This is, and it's also the, you know, like the violet. It's Saint Germain is actually that color. So he loves to come into my readings. I love Saint Germain. We love you. Thank you, Saint Germain. Absolutely love his energy. And he is a time traveler. But with the bees, this is Oshun energy as well. Oshun loves to come into my readings as well. So you might be from the islands, or water makes you feel really good, and it's time to get busy, buzzing. It's time to get buzzing. This is confirmation. Oshun saying it's time to get buzzing. You can transform that pain into gain, okay? And those stories will be very financially beneficial. Confirming. Oshun is confirming that. Thank you, Oshun. And we have somebody is under judgment. Somebody's under judgment. Could be this masculine here, because it comes in as a very, like a black market energy. This person, you know, this could be that your father does illegal things. Okay, your father's money and wealth came from illegal things. So I'm just saying. But it could be that, you know, he's under judgment and he has to awaken. Okay. This is interesting energy. Why is this here? I gotta go. So if I have to go soon. Oh man. Hi, Pauline. Oh my word. Well, you stay healthy, my love. Yeah, but this energy is also, it's heavy karmic energy for you, and it's heavy stuff that you have to transmute, but you decided to come onto this planet and transmute it, okay? You don't want to take the route of this crookedness, all right? Because you're very aware of it. You are actually taking the light, okay? So you're making dirt into gold. So you're making something that should have been ugly, should have brought you down. You're making that something better for yourself, okay? This is proving it. You also have the mother energy. So you might have the grandmother on both sides helping you, okay? I don't know if they passed on, but the feminine energy in your lineage is very strong and very pure, okay? Like for me, my great-grandmother was brought up by nuns, okay? So I have that. And the 3 of Cups. So you're very, I'll tell you, you have a lot of divine support, ancestral and divine support. Whoever I'm talking to, whoever this resonates with. Now, where's the feminine one that I had? Oh, here it is. Where is it? Did I not have the other one? It's going to take a lot of strength, okay? But you can do it. Spirit's helping you. So there's a lot of things that you can't lie to yourself about because you're very conscious of it now. And water's going to help you, you know, just buy some simple salt, make a bath out of that. Even baking soda, vinegar, I guess I heard is good too. But you need to cleanse a lot of stuff. And you might want to get a counselor because it's time for you to have like a lighter spirit now. And but there's a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions that need to be processed. You're the Empress. Okay. So this is probably like you were saying about your mom. So this is probably like a lot of things going on that with your mom that might upset you. But you're able to process it. You're able to let it go. Maybe like you communicate really well with your mom, okay? Or this could be like memories. Like this could be like memories coming in. So let's see what we have. The Four of Pentacles. Save your money. Save your money. The squirrels there. Okay, so be very careful with electronics. This because Mercury has funny things done with electronics, but you don't want to be buying electronics. You don't want to be dating, and you want to be real careful with your car. So you might have some things that you have to fix with the car, which is typical, and it always sometimes happens during the Mercury retrograde. But they want you to save your money and be careful buying electronics. So the electronics, you want to buy them after the retrograde, because a lot of the time there's some functions that don't work. There's electrical stuff that doesn't work. Oh, she's in hospice. Oh, wow. You know, I have 2 stories about epilepsy or seizures. My one friend suffered a lot from seizures. And then like the one with Prince, he had seizures when he was all the way, I mean, there's one I know, and then I know of, right? Prince I know of, but Miss Karina Lourdes mentioned how he prayed and he never had seizures again. He prayed as a young kid, and God took it away from him. And it's almost like that happened with my friend too, because she had seizures, and she prayed, and she became like a prayer warrior. You know, she did leaderships. She was very good at it. Women's groups, and it went away. So you have to regulate your system. That's what it is, because she's a fire sign. She's Aries, and I feel like if you get too worked up, if you let people dump their stuff on you, if you dump their stuff on, you know, if you're not getting the reciprocal energy, it's I think, you know, a lot of these illnesses I relate it to a lot of psychological stuff. Even though I studied medicine, I still relate it to a lot of psychological stuff. I mean, I know the physical part of it. I don't know if you're a vegetarian, you know, it could be like you didn't eat well when you were young, because really the epilepsy is like you have the blood vein, and then there's air in the vein, and that ends up causing, but also it's because of trauma. It's also because you got traumatized when you were younger and you haven't processed it. So it's a matter of like releasing, because everything that happens to us stays in our cellular body. It stays stuck to us. Yes. Oh my God. The sun and the Four of Winter. So you're definitely healing. You're coming. Yeah, I hear strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstandings all you feel. So I feel like you're really getting a lot. And this is, the sun is also the father. The sun is also the father. But I feel like there's a lot of healing in your family, in the paternal line right now. So, oh shoot. Wow, we are definitely going to pray for you tonight. That's crazy. It's a lot of heavy duty stuff you're dealing with, but being at Scorpio, it's a transformer, and Saint Germain came here. So that's about health and youthfulness. So you can definitely get past all this. Oh, you salted your downstairs. Wow, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. What, I mean, I don't understand that. Yeah, you are young. Wow, honey, I am so sorry, but you're young enough to get through this, okay? Um, what you say, what, July? So I know 69 is the rooster. So do you know what you are in that? I don't know what you are, I can't remember. But it looks like there's a lot of healing taking place. So there's a lot of disclosure. There's a lot of things that are coming up to be seen, but they cause you to heal. You have to heal yourself. And that's, you're still healing here. And that's something in solitude. You know, it's like animals go in the cave, or they go inward, or they go hide, or they go to go heal. And of course they're animals, but it almost feels like this is something that you have to process on your own. Okay, it's not like anybody can explain it, but it's also like, I feel like since you're a water sign, you've taken in a lot of this stuff, and you just got to let it go. Okay, you just have to release it, because by summertime, I feel like you're going to be a lot healthier. And I feel like maybe you need sun. You need to go out into the sun. Yeah. So this is just a time of healing for you. The King of Pentacles. So I feel like there's so much that the collective and my beautiful lady here would love to do, but you are not to work for anybody. You're supposed to be independent. So you're supposed to do your own thing, okay? That way you can have your own hours. You can make your own things when you want, when you feel like up to it, and you can rule your own company. So I feel like that's what's meant for my collective. You're really not meant to work for anyone. And that's where I'm going to have to leave you, okay? The Burning Oak and the Hermit. So this is 21. So this time is ending, literally and figuratively. So your cycle of bad stuff is ending, but you still have to hermit yourself, okay? It's like this Virgo eclipse is cleaning out a lot of the old stuff. So that's what I have. Let's close up the energy. Short and sweet. I'm sorry I couldn't stay with you any longer. Thank you for being here. Take care. And thank you for becoming a member. We are going to get back to you. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I'll read your comments when I can't really reply now because I got to go. But I will do the extended reading. Okay, so take good care. Much love and light. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch me on the live. Bye.